Good morning, everyone. It's the 21st of June 2026. The time is at 11:11 a.m. and 22 seconds. Casting out and transmitting from 4-T, the sanctuary, pursuit of the golden truth. And I sit before you as the Svarṇa Garuḍa Emperor. And some people say, yeah, we're living in a democracy. Well, it's all rigged. It's all rigged. It's all just for show, and you're being programmed that way to think that you've got an actual say. You've got no say because, as I said, it's all rigged because you're being controlled and manipulated with illusions, smoke and mirrors and webs of deception, and that is done through the criminal gangsters, critters, creatures, monsters and demons. And the more of you wake up to that, the better everyone's going to be, humanity in general. And I just keep sitting here, putting out me 33, me 11, 22 and 33 frequencies to open up your chakras and to receive. It's a gift. It's a gift and it's a must. It's a must. Otherwise I can see the whole civilization, it's crumbling. It's crumbling as we speak. And if you don't build it from the foundations up again, from the beginning, stone by stone, well, it's just going to fall like all those other ancient civilizations, as the history has been, it's been hidden from you guys. It's been, and girls, it's been hidden by you guys because you've been indoctrinated. Indoctrinization. And it's happening as we speak now, just in school, doing Aboriginal dances. Nothing wrong. I'd love to go see a corroboree. That's one of my part of my bucket list in this life, my rebirth. As I said, indigenous. We're indigenous, raised back in the peonies or peonies over there in France, and that's why they massacred all us. And as I said, the indigenous races throughout the planet that believed in the golden truth, well, they tried to exterminate us as the Australian indigenous, New Zealand indigenous, as I say, the Maoris, the Aboriginals, and the native Indians over there in the American, well, the Maya. Look at all, there's so much ancient civilizations, Atlantis, heaps that have just disappeared, and we don't even know why they disappeared from the history books. It's like they were just wiped out as if they didn't exist. But fortunately, through our archaeologists and scientists and philosophers, which we need to get up and running again, because now the world is just, it's like a popularity contest, isn't it? It's like it's just one big, or superficial. It's all superficial, a superficial reality. And we've got, you need substance against this superficial reality you're trapped in. You're trapped in cycles. Because a lot of you have got karmic debt. I am karmic free. I've got no karmic at all. This is why I'm here, to lift you up into your higher collectiveness and your higher consciousness. And the faster it happens, the faster good things get produced. As I said, indoctrination from these bad evil ones in our schools. As I say, they should be going for child abuse now. They will be held accountable because I'm a bit all about, as you know now, justice with a capital J, and it's biology with the genders, only male and female. What you wish to do with your own bodies, well, that's your free will. You can do as you like, but don't indoctrinate all this wokeness on the children. That is abuse. Let them grow up as their biological makeup and how our Creator created them in His image, male and female. They should be out there, playing on the monkey bars and the swings and that, 3, 5, and start gradually, like my education, for your maths, science, history, geography, English. And then you have a little electives on the side, woodwork, needlework, music was another one, music. Know your maths. I believe now, which I was just, as I said, these moronic. They're moronic. They call themselves academic. University lecturers down in Melbourne that have changed this curriculum. So we know who they are. We know who everybody is. This is why we gave you a surname and a DNA. So we know exactly who's who. And this is why I lead you guys by example and by experience through many, many rebirths now. As I said, the planet Pluto, life, death, rebirth, transformation, reformation and restoration. Restoring everything with the cosmic flow. The cosmic flow. And there's a lot of things that have been hidden and concealed from the masses, the populace, and I reveal it to you guys, as I am doing now with your indoctrination. Like, well, how would you learn maths from just an Aboriginal dance? Now they're trying to decolonisation. Without the Western colonisation and my biology, going back 4,000 years, 4,000 years to the one region, going through so many civilizations brought up from the dust and the ground up to go back into dust. Are we going to let it happen again? Well, not under my watch. As I say, mine is all traceable. It is all traceable scientifically, and it's on documents, paperwork, traced right back now. And through the stars, through astrological and numerological. As I said, the triangle of enlightenment. Much, much, much strength. And this is why we go after, well, they're harming and hurting the populace and our children. This is bizarre. This is just so weird and going unchecked until this moment of the present and the now. And now you've got a natural born leader that has come through, well, the galaxies, come across galaxies and so forth, to be here in the now and present, to help, assist and support. You think it's far-fetched? Well, do your research. Have a look at me. Look me up. And if you can't fathom what's going on, well, you shouldn't be here. But as I say, it is not your fault either. Because you've been indoctrinated, and we've got to deprogram you. We've got to reprogram you again if you don't understand it. And I try and do it as gentle as I can. So I'm bringing up from scratch in Godspeed. because it's God's plan, God's kingdom, and it's God's glory. I'm here as his messenger on this little speck in the ocean, so to speak, called planet Earth, which is Mother Goddess Gaia, Gaia, and I perform what my function is and what my mission is, to help and assist and support you guys. 5-dimensional, and as I said, a lot of you have got karmic debt. You got to get rid of the karmic debt. But my unconditional divine love flows out to each and every one of you. I'll leave links here now for that book that's come out. It's called Mindless. And it's just, it is sad that everyone isn't awake yet. But you will be awake, because once you realise how rigged all those elections have been, and I myself, big, huge journey, as you all know now, through watching my programs on my channel, 4-T, and your X-ray Delta Tango, and your X-ray Alpha Tango. Intent, pulse, receptivity, and enchant. And it's a great mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, and it's unavoidable. Abracadabra, awake, rise and shine. There is no gimmicks around here. There is no lies around here. There is no falsehood around here. There's no misinformation or any fakeness. I come at you in your face, because you've got to have to face the facts. It's only facts here and the golden truth. And in illuminating the path of righteousness for all to jump on board. And it's never too late to change. It is never too late to change. The celestial, the terrestrial, integrating everything and pushing and directing my energies out to each and every one of yous. Especially through look up the Vedic system too. Very, very spiritual, more spiritual than anyone could ever imagine. And imagine just all different bits of, I suppose, car pieces being put together from a Ferrari, Holden, Ford, Chrysler. Put all that together and see what kind of car you'd come up with. A very majestic, magnificent vehicle. So this is the vehicle that my spirit and soul is riding in now. Bits and pieces of all that good, great energy, and from our Creator and the universe, here to assist, support, and help. Pretty simple. It's pretty simple. And when you do the research, just take it all in. Just go with the flow, trust in the process. Because as I say, much energy's there. And if you play with the wrong energies, like the dark energy, you're going to get burnt. You're going to get burnt big time. Just go with the golden energy of light. Everything golden. This is why it's light after darkness. Only use the good energies. And as I say, I've got much energy flowing in at the moment with the Royal Star and Taris. And that gives me the gifts to reveal to the masses. You lovely peoples out there, you are all beautiful, but I reveal that has been concealed over the centuries. And now they're trying to indoctrinate you again to try and change history and the biology history of everything. That is why my biology through my DNA and genetics and genealogy can never be altered. They can fake paperwork again with their fiction paperworks, but by Jeebies, man, I'll hold them accountable and I'll watch them do a swab test for their DNA with witnesses. As I said, this is totally unavoidable because it's in your DNA. There'll be no swapping the swabs over or anything. There'll be no fictionalised swabs because everything will be witnessed. As I say, it's inevitable this is going to happen because we must know who everyone is and all the main players that are on the chessboard. Because as you know, I'm on that chessboard too. And I play my role and everyone else has got to play their role. It's pretty simple. And this is how it all, nature just all pans out naturally. And right, Righgt, writes itself to the golden truth and the golden light. And this is what I keep putting out there, directing and flowing through all the grid lines, the ley lines, things that you cannot see with the human eye. And the more and more I reveal to you guys of what is being concealed, you've got to cope with it and deal with it the best you can, the best of your abilities and capabilities. And this is why it's been a gentle process for me to bring you up to Godspeed through my programs. And it's hard to believe. It's hard to embrace, but you just, as I say, just do it. Just do it, go with the flow. And that's why you've been programmed to be in this cycles, forever cycles, doing the same thing over and over and over like a hamster in the wheel, as I touched base on in my last programs. But yous are better than this now. Stop being indoctrinated. Get back to your critical thinking so we can start going forward with our arts, philosophers, scientists. And they're not going to be there if you dumb people down all the time and belittle people all the time. Decolonisation. What are you going to decolonisation planet Earth as we know it, and life as we know it? And that's why they're stuffing around and they say it's the left, it's the evil side. And too much right is the evil side too. It's a balancing act. Centre, balance and ground yourselves. It's all balance. And then we have justice with a capital J, which I am all about. As I say, my whole life and my whole journey has been indoctrinated with the golden truth. Documentation. Because what they're doing is diabolical. Pushing all this fiction. And I am so sick of the fiction because I know the golden truth and I know who I truly am through my biology and my genetics and genealogy. And this is what they've tried to conceal from you guys and girls. Wake up to yourselves. And it's the greatest mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable, and awake, rise and shine, abracadabra. You are now all awake through the frequency of the 33, the mastery of everything, and the master teacher, 33. I am right where I'm supposed to be, in the now and presence of all. Back to your wholeness, back to your oneness, and back to the source. Alchemical force. Alchemy. Intent, pulse. Receptivity. Enchant. Pluto, life, death, rebirth. Transformation. Reformation, restoration. Jupiter, expansion. One big experience, isn't it? We keep on expanding with the new technologies and exploration. Mars, actualizing everything. We take bold action because we can, because the art of war. Mars. And Royal Star Antares. The hidden things in life are no longer concealed because I reveal everything. The good, the bad and the ugly. And what blessings they are. Because it opens one's eyes and awakes oneself to exactly what's been going on. The golden truth of enlightenment. I love yous all out there, as I think Jeff Fennick said that, our boxer in Australia. He used to say that at the end of the fight. I love yous all, And it doesn't matter if you're in Australia, you're an Australian. An Australian for Australians. It's pretty simple. But it's so corrupted and dark in our Western ideology at the moment. And this is why nature is naturally correcting it through our biology. Okay, they tried to muck around with our biology and DNA, and that's what the COVID, COVID, COVID-19, they tried to do that in 2020. And they almost succeeded, but we are conquerors. Going to take a lot more than that to destroy us through our... Well, they can't destroy it. They tried with the vaccinations, and it's killed a lot of people. They've murdered a lot of people through those big pharmas, the pharmacies, the big pharmacies. And as I say, once you wake up to it, as I said, it's frightening because you've been programmed to follow their programs. Now you've been deprogrammed and reprogrammed with the golden truth and the golden light. And there's a lot of insidious and horrible things and stuff these critters and creatures and monsters and demons have been doing. And now they're trying to indoctrinate our children. It's child abuse. And they're confusing the kids because it's not what nature has put us here, our Creator. Created in his own image. And this is why I'm here. As our Father's messenger. Illuminating the path of righteousness for everybody to jump on board. And it's never too late to change. And use me master number 22 to build things up from the ground up again, the foundations. As I say, by stone by stone. I mean, 33, the master teacher. And then 11:22:33, the triangle of enlightenment. This is the golden truth. And I put the golden truth out there with the golden light. This evilness has tried, but they have failed. Because we are conquerors. And we lead, our leadership is led by example with righteousness, integrity, honour, love, hope, faith. And it's everybody. Race doesn't exist. Race is another word they created to divide. Everything this evilness has done in the last 700 years is to divide. Even sovereign, they took sovereign from superanus, which means chief, and as above, so below, so within, as without. Get with the program, because the program is going to enlighten you so much. As I said, that one word is invigorating. Keep everything in check, balanced, centered and grounded. And as the unconditional divine love flows out there, you're going to need it to get over the line, get over these hurdles and obstacles, which there's not many left. The white hats are doing their part, we're doing our part, everyone's playing their roles. Some things we need, some things we don't. Some things we thought we did need, that we don't, because we're tackling the darkness, and the darkness is falling faster than what we thought, which is a good thing for humanity in our humility. Shall not harm you or hurt you guys anymore, because you're going to waken up, open your eyes and see it for yourselves with your own thoughts, your critical thinking. And it's all a happening thing now, with the synchronicities, the symbols, the signs. And these journalists, mainstream media, all this darkness now, or evilness, is starting to panic. Just look at the stupid questions the mainstream media asks Pauline Hanson. And she's strong now, spiritually, physically and mentally strong. Okay, because, as I said, you've indoctrinated. It's a lot of reprogramming and deprogramming and refreshing and remembering one's memories on who you truly are through your biological makeup. This is what they're trying to do now. They failed. You can see even the PM at the moment. As I said, I was naming him falling off the stage. Everyone should have been awake. It's just, I don't know, the divine timing, intervention just 12 months. It just wasn't the right timing, obviously, because it's, as I say, it's God's plan and God's glory and God's kingdom, and you just weren't ready to be waking up. Yous are now. I think I took 3,000 votes, so I had 3,000 people awake to what the granular and majestic and magnificent our ideologies are. But you're still trapped in those evil ideologies. Well, yous aren't anymore, because it's a gradual process, and now it's gaining momentum, which is a beautiful thing. And then Canberra, you got to go down there and rip apart all those evil entities in our bureaucracies. Huge task, isn't it? But we're up to it. Because we've got so much energy. And we've got our Father's blessings and grace. We're in His grace. Because we have positive expectations. Positive expectations. Positive expectations. You cast out all that toxicity, all that negativity, and we forge forward, forge ahead. Bold action, bold moves. Because we can. We can. And you all know I'm capable of big, 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 big things happening. Through me 11, 22 and 33 frequencies. We're getting there. You're getting there. Everyone's getting there. And it's the greatest, greatest thing because it's the greatest, greatest mass awakening. Unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable. And awake yous are. Awake, rise and shine. And so be it. Abracadabra. Intent, pulse, receptivity, and enchant. And our reality and our realm. This is in our timeline. It's our timeline in the now and present. What do we have? Making new friends. Yeah, they're making new friends the other day. And problem is, oh, look at that, that's beautiful. Okay, resolved, it's all been resolved. Because it's a transitional, transformational stage, phase and level we're in. Matrix, game, movie, whatever it is, it's our reality and our realm. And this is where I sit as the solar white wizard and as my spiritual emperor. Many, 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 many forms and things happen. And all happens for a reason. Meaning and purpose. Oh, the star. The royal star Antares. Much, much energy. Revealing that has been concealed. All the hidden things are being revealed. Revealed to you guys. Everyone on my channel now should be coming to their self-realization in our civilization, and we have stabilization. And then we have a beautifulization, because there'll be no more well, they're trying to destabilization. There'll be no more destabilization. Okay, here we go. The two. Did I knock the cards? Now they've been knock on wood. Knock on wood. Era present. Because we have a transcendence, an ascension. Oh, because we have temperaments. All right, anything you want to ask, as I'm resonating with everyone with the high frequencies. And the high frequencies coming at you and in your face. Because you got to face up to the facts, and you are facing up the facts, which is very, very good. Congratulations. And the Emperor is very, very proud of you guys. Very, very proud. Because we are conquerors. It's a yes. It's a yes. Everything we do it with permission. Permission is granted. We actualize everything. Everything is being actualized. And mobilization. mobilization to create the stabilization. And you all know now that we forge ahead as conquerors. Queen of Cups. All right, the star, 1-7. Upright hope, calm, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality, fortune, good omen, rejuvenation. Which 1 and 7, 8, infinity, eternity. Which reduces to 8 is about power and success. The star, air and Aquarius. It's beautiful, beautiful. The Holy Grail, drinking from H2O, pure water. Make sure you're having your H2O every day, and you've got to be at least drinking about 2 litres of pure water. No, non-fluoride. Try and filter it or do something with it so it hasn't got that fluoride in it. First deacon, Capricorn. 2 of Pentacles, because you'll wake up there, they've been poisoners over the years and trying to block things with the 5G network, your chemtrails in the sky, duality, the togetherness, a settling of the energy, union, love and balance, unconditional divine love goes out to each and every one. Multiple priorities, because we are all connected. Time management, adaptability, balancing decisions become part of the universe, because we are the universe. Back to the source. Upright. Fruits of labour, rewards, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial independence, come to your self-realisation. In our civilization, we have stabilization. After they're trying to displace you. They're trying to displace you and indoctrinating you. We need to deprogram you, reprogram you, refresh one's memory, get your memories back. And re-educating you. Strength, compassion, completion, optimism, and no more suffering, no more suffering. Now that is the 9 of Pentacles. Scorpion card, Scorpion card. Balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, finding meaning. The reason. Meaning and purpose, purpose and meaning. Forging ahead, because we are conquerors. Reduces to 5, 14. This is your temperance card. Reduces to 5. The number 5 represents change, options, transitional, transformational stage, level, phase. Illuminating the path of righteousness so everybody can jump on board. And it's never too late to change. Start reporting those bad, evil colleagues that are doing bad things. Start reporting them. The Queen of Cups. Compassion, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, and caring, compassionate, charity. Water. 3rd deacon Gemini, 2nd deacon Cancer. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups. With the beautiful star card. Beautiful star. The Royal Star Antares. Energy. Integrating her energy and flowing in through the crown chakra. Vertically. The golden light of truth. And exposing all this hidden stuff that's been concealed. And I am revealing, well, the Royal Star Antares energy is revealing what has been hidden and concealed. Now we reveal. Revelations. And then we have 9 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so We're forging ahead in our timelessness, because we're intent, pulsing, receptivity, and enchanting the greatest mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable. Okay? And what we do, bringing our golden truth forward into the now and present. And it's almost in the timelessness to bid you farewell, because I think that's a wrap. Everything's been taught. I hope you've learned something, because you've got to learn something every day. And as I say, I'm going to look at this book, Mindlessness, because it's all about indoctrinating the children all in the West. Why would you want to take away the history of the Western civilization that created us in the first place? It's pathetic and ridiculous and just outright outrageous. Because I tell you what, in your transitional, transformational stage, it's going to be invigorating. And you're going to deal with it and cope with it to the best of your abilities, because you've got great adaptabilities with your abilities. And that is why it is so, well, transcendence and ascension. For humanity. And as I say, and I flow out to you guys with my unconditional divine love. It's all about justice with a capital J. And nature's naturally, through the biology, is correcting itself. Magnificent, majestic, and marvellous timeline we are on. Because we're all going to see this with our own eyes. And I'm happy and excited, and I have joy for that moment. Because it's going to happen. I've already seen our future. That's what a clairvoyant does. And it's already been prophesied anyway. If you look back in that 700 years to the Cathars, which is Cathars. A lot of things there that you've been programmed with, and we're deprogramming you guys now. We're deprogramming you. And it's all about up into your higher consciousness through your higher collectiveness and going through the wholeness to the oneness and to the source. Invigorating. Because we are conquerors, and we're here to help and assist and support. Just looking at that linear time, bad, isn't it? That's what traps us in these cycles, the linear time. So much stuff's happening, and so much you are waking up to, and that's why I'm getting excited. Okay, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, amen. Take care out there, stay safe. The age of the triangle of enlightenment, 11/22/33. Frequencies going out. 4-T, the sanctuary, pursuit of the golden truth. Bye for now.